broads in Atlanta. Just to the lean the family. Credit cards in the scammers. Hitting the licks in the van. Legacies, family. Wait and see, look like a panda. Going out like a...
All right, coming up next, it's a welterweight showdown between Bruce Lee and Michael Chiesa. Well, it's always exciting when you have such a high-level Brazilian jiu-jitsu practitioner. This man has been a master of the submission in the UFC, and even though a lot of people know what's coming, more often than not, they're unable to stop.
Because the knowledge of the jiu-jitsu game is truly something that it's hard to replicate when a guy is as good as he is. I mean, he will jump for a triangle. He will jump for an armbar. And as you slam him to the ground, he starts to understand, okay, I'm right where I need you right now. This is when the game starts for him. If he doesn't secure that submission, he gets you where he needs you to be in order to start to really make you drown. It's like going in deep water and getting pulled down over and over again, because every time you think, if I do this, it'll make it better, it just makes it worse.
And best of luck trying to find a training partner to simulate this guy in the gym.
It can't happen, and it won't happen.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Enter Bruce Lee.
I mean, that's Bruce Lee in a nutshell. Over and over and over, he did the same thing, and it shows in the technique, because there's no wasted energy. There's no wasted movements. Everything he does with a purpose. He goes in there with an idea of what he's trying to accomplish, and he gets it done. Bruce Lee is the absolute best. Bruce Lee is the man.
His grappling, his takedown defense figure to be tested here tonight, but there aren't that many guys who are going to want to stand and trade on a napkin in the center of the octagon with the great Bruce Lee.
No, if you're fighting Bruce Lee, you're shooting for takedowns right away.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 18 wins, 5 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Spokane Valley, Washington, ladies and gentlemen, an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Michael Maverick Chiesa! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
The fighters touch him up.
You ready?
All right, so here we go with round 1. The tension is palpable. On one side, you've got one of the more well-rounded fighters in this division taking on a true submission specialist.
Yeah, he's taking on a true submission specialist. And when we talk about submission specialists, nobody matches up to this guy. He is that good at getting you to the ground and choking you out.
There's the kick, it's blocked. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
All right, so there, and potentially a critical takedown here. All right, feet on the hips here. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Lee. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. All right, single collar tie now. Lee's now dealing with a cheat cut.
Get him down. Nice looping punch.
Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Chiesa, though. A little single collar tie there.
Wow, actually got the takedown.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these. Nicely done. Defensively, a lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, side control now. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Down into his mount.
Reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the position. Fantastic movement by the bottom fighter.
Well, he's always on the counterattack, but a nice leg kick there by Lee. Just over 2 minutes now to go.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. You take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more where that came from.
Boxing, boxing, boxing. Take him down, cut him. Take him down, cut him. Over and over, he's securing these takedowns.
Side control now. Chiesa's got an arm. Looks like he's trying to lock up a Kimura. Out. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. 30 seconds now to go in the opening round. Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
15 seconds. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat. Right to side control, yep.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, so a big round for him there, maybe even a 10-8. There was a big knockdown in there, courtesy of the kick. DC, talk us through it.
He found his spot. I mean, he knew that there was a weakness. He found the spot. He recognized an opportunity to go and chase down that head kick. He threw it, it landed, and he almost got the finish.
Okay, round two, you ready? You ready? Now fight, let's go!
And he comes through with a big knee. Chiesa gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. There as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's gotten hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Oh, beautiful takedown by him there as he lands another one. He's keeping the stat guys busy tonight.
I mean, over and over, takedown attempt after takedown attempt, and the cardio. The cardio to wrestle that much is so impressive because his opponent is getting back to his feet, but he's got this ability to continue to chase takedowns.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Oh, nice.
Single. Close guard. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in the gi at some point in his life, the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC.
Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is, he's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent. When it's time to finish, he has to go. Oh man, that was slick.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. Lee's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. Back to his feet. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
That's a really strong leg kick there by Lee. Man, that cut is just getting raw.
Oh, that was a big takedown. Is this the one that's gonna break him? Oh, you gotta watch him attacking submissions. He throws the legs up to try to get a triangle choke here.
And he's out. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to
fold him. Yep,
There you
absolutely.
go. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Lee. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground. That's very important.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Lee gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet.
Ooh, what a head kick.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round.
He loaded up on that right hand, too. Beautiful head kick.
Whiffs on the straight right hand. Another shot lands upstairs. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up? Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Lands a glancing right hand upstairs.
Let's get busy with those hands now, man. Come on, let him go.
Got clip with the right hand. All right, so we'll see if he goes for another takedown here, and it's the way he's approaching the setup, too, that I think you've liked.
Beautiful level change, leads to the takedown.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head.
All right, so he postures up.
Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Lee. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Lee gets up. He is back on the feet here. Beautifully timed and placed kick there by Chiesa. Auto tie.
Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
High cross, baby, high cross. Get him a high cross.
Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now.
Oh, man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the leg, got to his position, got another beautiful takedown.
Chiesa's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now. Just reached the midway point of the fight. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligent. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle.
He's gonna attack armbar here.
Nicely done. Outstanding pressure from top position here by Michael Chiesa. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Lee. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Chiesa's back inside control here. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Chiesa's back to the side control now. Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. All of that body weight on his opponent.
He's got all the weight on the upper body. His feet are free to do whatever. But the arm stuck between the legs. He is now going to start dropping hammer fists. He's going to start dropping elbows. This is one of the nastiest positions in all of fighting.
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
armbar. He's attacking it on him. He's attacking armbar now.
Oh, nice job using this, and he's out. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
That's the cardio that I'm used to seeing right there, just like in training.
All right, DC, here we go with our next round. It wasn't just the accuracy, it was the aggressiveness, the volume.
It was unbelievable to watch him be so active. The cardio, the push, the pace, and the pressure that he's fought with. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can maintain this over 15 minutes.
And he landed the right hand there. Chiesa's lower jaw does not look good. Oh, and the ankle pick to get him down. We'll see if he can capitalize.
Got the ankle kick. Let's see how he advances from this position.
Keep busy, low kick.
Nice punch there.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Left hand punch in the clinch.
Oh man, this guy kicks like a mule.
So hard, he kicks so hard. Every time you can see him drive his shin into his opponent. It's very tricky when he throws that body kick. Nice right hand.
Chiesa gets caught with that punch. Right hand on point. Takedown lands. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career.
He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. Oh, man, that was slick.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, he's trying to land effective strikes.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Chiesa's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Chiesa's lower jaw very swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Solid strike on the ground. All right, side control now. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Gets right back up.
I mean, what an ankle pick. If he would have drove into his opponent, maybe he would have secured the top position. Beautiful strike.
All right, so maybe he goes for another takedown here, and it's the setups too, right? He's not blindly shooting from the outside. Maybe he'll get him down again.
He's doing a fantastic job of setting up his takedown with his hands. He's forcing the hands up around to block it. Another big takedown.
Chiesa gets the single leg takedown. 15 seconds remain in the round. Seconds remaining in round 4. And he lands the knee to the body now.
This guy can't do anything to you anywhere. You are controlling the entire fight. Stay sharp.
All right, let's check out some of the action now from that previous round, and he really kept finding a home for those kicks.
Yeah, and why would you change it? If your opponent is not going to check, if he's going to stand there and he's not on his toes, and he's stationary, you keep driving those kicks into his thighs, into his body, until he makes some sort of adjustment.
Final round, you ready? You ready?
Fifth and final round. Effective punch there by Chiesa, though. His opponent still standing.
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's got to be over very soon.
Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Lee. All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Give him the whole platter, young man. Put some punches together. Make this guy take the whole thing. Give him more than one strike. You have now found the setup punch. The jab is landing consistently. Find something that's going to go behind it.
Throwing that jab, no good.
Punch over the top.
Oh, man, how is he standing? Brutal knee to the body.
Boom! Big jab.
Oh, and he lands another strike to the body. Not a ton of real estate there, but he certainly found it. Single collar tie now. Oh, and there's a kick to the body, not having that one, blocked by Lee. Chiesa gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Look at the angle of that nice body kick.
Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes.
Well-placed kick there by Chiesa. And a nice left hand there on the inside. Punch coming, it's blocked. Lands with the right hand.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. Over and over, he landed these big body kicks.
Oh, he's got that right hand going tonight, DC. Connected with it there.
He's thrown so many left jabs to throw that right punch straight down the pipe. It's unreal.
And he connects there with a punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws every...
Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Trying for a submission here. he's got one hand in, one hand out. Not what you're looking for defensively. And he's out. Splits the guard, lands the right hand. Lee's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Back to the feet now. 1 minute to go in the fight. And they separate.
That's a big strike right there.
45 seconds remain in the round.
Liver kicks, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off.
Oh, big right hand, yes. 30 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, significant strike attempt there. Goes to the spinning kick, but he misses. Time winding down. Final seconds of the fight.
Ooh, big shot lands. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
All right, so the fighters go the distance here tonight, but it went a whole lot better for one of them than the other. Talk us through the replays, champ.
Some decisions are different than others, and his striking really did separate him from the competition. He fought so well in the stand-up game that he should get a very easy decision.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest
49-46, 48-47, and 48-47.
for the winner by unanimous decision, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
Well, he did not get the finish that he certainly prioritized when we sat down with him in our fighter meeting, but a win is a win. He gets it done by unanimous decision.
And he said he wanted to finish, but sometimes your opponent's not willing to play the game. In those instances, all you can do is control what you can control,